Good evening, everybody. Johnny-Anna, you are right. It is hard to follow such a powerful piece. And I'm reminding to talk to folks next year to say, please don't put me after the brilliant students. I want to start by just thanking everybody for being here with us tonight, wherever that may be, from across the country and across the water. In thinking about tonight's remarks, there were so many things that I could say about what it means to rise. I could tell you about our teachers, whose creativity, whose can't stop, won't stop attitude allowed them to pivot from a school in person on March 13th, 2020 to only 1 week later, putting up a fully remote synchronous school for our students. And they have not stopped pivoting, learning, growing, seeking since. I could tell you about our students whose resilience, commitment, and fierce determination has guided us all for the past year. I could tell you about our alumni who were uprooted from their campuses a year ago, who have returned home and who have studied from their bedrooms, from our classrooms, from anywhere and everywhere they could to not have their degree interrupted. I could tell you about our parents, caregivers, who are partners with us, meeting every 2 weeks to dialogue about how should we reopen school. I could tell you about the amazing tech team, the operations team, the school nurses who every single day have been in this building since last spring, making it safe, healthy, and accessible for learning. And I could tell you about the community supports that we have tried, whether it's been 1,000 meals a day, whether it's been furniture home, whether it's been tech assistance at home or the Phoenix Family Fund. We have tried in every way that we could. And all of these things that we've done are because we have been faced with the reality of the now. And the now has been incredibly messy and new and unprecedented. And as we like to say, there's no handbook for how to do what we've been doing collectively together. And our community is a unique one. 50% of our families have wanted remote instruction and 50% of our families have wanted in-person instruction. And that has meant that the messiness of now has been doing both exceptionally well. We started with students back on our campus in small numbers in November, and we have been growing that ever since with our teachers as pilots and pioneers, both at home and here in person. I am so proud to say that every middle school student and family that wants to learn in person, if that's what they choose, is learning on campus in person. On Tuesday, the same will be true for all of our 9th graders, and over the course of the next 2 weeks, every Boston Prep family that wants to learn in person will. And if not, we learn remotely too. This messy work would have been enough. But in a moment like this of challenge, we have said we cannot just focus on the here and now and what's in front of us. Yes, we must, but we also must look to the future. Because in this moment that many of us could never have believed would have happened, we have challenged ourselves. In the challenge, we have tried to see opportunity. In the problems, we have tried to see innovation. And in this unprecedented moment, we have found hope and joy. And these are the things that have centered our actions as we have looked simultaneously towards the future. Just last week, our student government, the Phoenix Senate, sponsored an event called Black is Power. And in their panel, we heard from many brilliant people. One comment by Congresswoman Presley stood out for me. She said, "I'm not interested in building back if what we are building back is in fact not working for people." And so in this moment, we are faced with an opportunity with a challenge that leads us to innovation, to see, as the girl said in their poem, a rose growing through the concrete, a tree growing up through the cement. This is our moment to collectively reimagine school, collectively do the work to build something different, to build forward. And as a community, while we've been doing this messiness of the now, we have together articulated a vision for our graduates where they are independent thinkers, creative problem solvers, tenacious learners, and conscious contributors. Our community has centered in this vision anti-racism in an active manner. We are working together to build a new version of school, to take advantage of this unprecedented moment in this unprecedented pain and not waste it, and co-create a new chapter, a chapter that is worthy of our students' brilliance, worthy of their families' faith in us, of our teachers' passion and creativity, and of your support in our work. And so tonight, as we rise together to a new future, to an improved version, to a building of something we can't yet even imagine individually, your support and partnership means so very much. So tonight, I say onward, together. Together, we rise to this new chapter, to this new phase where we look and learn from the past, but seek the innovation, the opportunity of what lies in front of us. Thank you so much for being part of that ongoing journey with us. It is my distinct